I'm a 24-year-old guy with an identical twin, and growing up in our small southern town wasn't always easy. I started coming out as gay in college about 5 years ago, and it's been a slow process, especially with family. Moving to DC in 2023 for school and work gave me the freedom to live authentically. That's where I met my boyfriend, who I've been with for 2 years. Introducing him to friends and family has been a careful dance, but I've done it when it felt safe. So when my twin's wedding came up, I thought I could finally bring him along as my plus one. Last November, while visiting home for the holidays, I told my twin and his fiancé about my boyfriend. They seemed happy for me, and when wedding talk came up, they asked if I'd bring a date. I said yes, my boyfriend. My twin was already in bed, but his fiancé said, "There are pros and cons, but it's up to you." Since my twin always deferred to her on decisions, I took it as a green light. I didn't think I needed to double check. My boyfriend and I booked flights, a hotel, $300 worth of plans for the wedding. Fast forward 5 months, 3 weeks before the big day, I mentioned on a call with my twin that we were all set. His tone shifted instantly. "Oh, is your boyfriend actually coming?" he asked, like it was news to him. I reminded him of his fiancé's words, but he claimed she never gave permission and accused me of lying. Then he dropped the bomb. "We can't let your boyfriend come. We're worried about how dad's side will react." I offered to call our dad right then to sort it out, but he dodged, saying he'd check with his fiancé. An hour later, no change. I was still invited, alone, expected to buy a matching groomsman suit even though I wasn't in the wedding party, and smile like nothing was wrong. I was livid. I asked, "If I didn't invite your fiancé to my wedding, would you show up?" He couldn't answer and hung up after some heated words. Desperate to fix things, I came out to our dad, something I dreaded for years. To my shock, he was indifferent and even said uninviting my boyfriend was extreme. He offered to talk to the family, which I thought cleared the main hurdle. But weeks later, my twin called again, this time saying our friends would be weirded out by my boyfriend. The excuse had shifted. I told him, "If my boyfriend's not welcome, I'm not coming." He didn't budge. Then I learned the kicker. The fiancé admitted to my dad she'd initially okayed my boyfriend but changed her mind because of who would be there. She lied to my twin about it. Meanwhile, one of her bridesmaids, who's openly gay, brought her girlfriend, and apparently that was fine because she's not family. The double standard stung. So I skipped the wedding. My absence was noticed. Guests texted me, and my mom had to keep explaining why I wasn't there. Instead of avoiding drama, I became the story. My relationship with my twin is now non-existent, and some family ties feel shaky. I keep wondering if I should have sucked it up and gone solo to keep the peace. Those family bonds shaped me, but showing up alone felt like betraying myself and my boyfriend. Was I wrong to stand my ground? Am I the asshole for not going to my twin's wedding? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.